We understand that they were rescued off the coast of Greece in the last few days. They number about 446. We're told they're 10 separate nationalities, but the majority are in fact Syrian. Also on board, apparently, are the crews of various ships as well that were picked up along the way. So they obviously aren't going to be going through the usual process for migrants. They're going to be taken into police custody. Now, in addition to that, we understand that 112 migrants have landed on the Italian island of Lampedusa, which is very near the Tunisian coast. So that, by my count, just today, and it is only 10 a.m. in Italy, 550 migrants have arrived. And obviously this issue, this crisis of migrants arriving in Italy is a hot issue. We heard the Italian Prime Minister Matteo Renzi urging Italian leaders in Parliament to do more about this crisis. This is what he said.
Easy, I think, and I hope that the Parliament of Italy has the awareness that in the face of what we are going through, we need a wider strategy in relation to the immediate reaction to this incident and to come up with ideas to deal with this with courage and to find an immediate solution. The issue is far greater, and so it requires that we think about Africa. Otherwise, there is nothing wise we're going to come up with.
And of course, the problem isn't just Africa, as we see from this ship where the majority of the migrants are from Syria. The problem's Syria, the problem's Libya. The problem is massive. And yesterday we did hear Matteo Renzi say that this catastrophe in which as many as 950 people may have died on board that boat off the Libyan coast early Sunday morning, that for the first time Europe is focusing on a problem that for years they've simply failed to deal with in an effective manner. Isa?
Yeah, and Ben, as we look at these images of the 446 rescued migrants arriving there just behind you, give us an idea for our audience of the process of what happens once they arrive in Italy. What's next for them?
Next is when they get off the boat, they'll be given a bottle of water. Those who don't have shoes will be provided with, I think, what we call Crocs. Then there will be a very quick medical checkup. They'll check their temperature. They'll check their tonsils and whatnot. And then they will be registered. They will be moved on to migrant centers here in Sicily. And many of them eventually bus to the north. But we understand that there are problems up there. 2 Italian provinces have already declared that they will accept no more migrants. So the problem is, where do they eventually end up? Many of them would like to go to Northern Europe, where the social welfare system is somewhat more generous and more efficient. And beyond that, there doesn't seem to be a political solution either in Europe for the migrants or obviously to any of the problems that have made these people leave their homelands.